I'm Laretha.
Here I am meeting my long-lost cousins, Laretha, Stephanie, Billy, and Philip, in the East Texas community of Shankelville.
No, I forgot about the Texas heat.
My mom braved the Texas heat and tagged along.
He's trying to take care of me.
Shankelville is a prime example of one of America's more than 500 settlements, also known as freedom colonies.
Founded by formerly enslaved men, women, and children, these communities became safe havens for many, right, from the broader experience of the Jim Crow era.
A few years ago, researchers looked into my family tree, and those behind the groundbreaking 10 Million Names project said it confirmed I was part of this community and its rich legacy. And it all began with Jim and Winnie Shankel.
Can you tell me the story of Jim and Winnie Shankel?
Okay. Jim and Winnie Shankel were enslaved in Mississippi, and Winnie was sold to a Texan, and so Jim really missed her and, wanted to know where she was, so he kind of asked around and found out about where she was, and so he ran away.
Now a runaway slave, Jim was risking his life, dodging police, slave patrols, and professional slave catchers to find Winnie. He somehow managed to make it 400 miles on foot across the Mississippi River and found his beloved Winnie. Jim arranged to be purchased by Winnie's owner so that he could stay with her. They eventually had 6 children of their own.
So it's a love story.
Yes.
They were freed from slavery in 1865 as the Civil War winded down. With money Jim saved up from several post-emancipation jobs, along with the help of a family friend, the couple bought up more than 4,000 acres and built their own community. This neighborhood had a store, schools for kids, a college, a cotton gin, grist mills, farms, cemeteries, undertakers, and churches. Things unheard of or unavailable to most Black Americans at that time.
Mike, this is our church, CME Methodist Church and community. It was the first church in this community. We have 3 at the time. We had a lot of renovations done since the original church building.
I see what you mean by those big windows in the little church, but they had a lot of sunlight.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
As they go say, gotta let the Lord in.
Across the way at the cemetery, I notice a familiar name on a headstone and find myself a bit overwhelmed.
My grandfather, Abe, who used to go by ABE, he's buried here. I never had a chance to meet him.
Oh, wow.
I was born 14 years later.
Oh, goodness.
So this is a little shocking, to see this.
He obviously was a great man.
Yeah.
And all those frontiers, they really worked hard. They had to.
It wasn't an easy existence.
Right.
Well, this is kind of mind-blowing to come back here and see this, to see my grandfather, who I never had a chance to meet, and wow, history.
Yeah.
So history.